Okay, good evening, everybody. I hope you had a really, really good day. Can everybody hear me okay? No obscene gestures if you can't, please. So we are going to start court as we normally do in Sacred Stone with our Baronial Bard is going to sing us a song before we open court. She's doing dual roles tonight. She's also acting as my herald. So I'm going to let Lady Argent do her thing.
Okay. I'm just going to hold the phone like this instead of having to step in front of Her Excellency. So, yeah, I don't know how good it looks. We'll see. I can't make it. Oh, that's fine. Nah, I can see myself now. Okay, all right. This is a song called Old Bangham. Bangham rode to the riverside, Dillum down, Dillum. 3 young ladies there he spied, Dillum down, Dillum. Killy call, cuddle down, Killy call, corn. There's a wild boar in these woods, Dillum down, Dillum. He'll eat your meat, he'll suck your blood, Dillum down, Dillum. Killy call, cuddle down, Killy call, corn. If you would this wild boar see, Dillum down, Dillum. Blow a blast, he'll come to thee, Dillum down, Dillum. Killy call, cuddle down, Killy call, corn. He slapped the horn onto his mouth, Dillum down, Dillum. Blew a blast both north and south, Dillum down, Dillum. Killy call, cuddle down, Killy call, corn. Wild boar come in such a rush, Dillum down, Dillum. Split his way through oak and dash, Dillum down, Dillum. Killy call, cuddle down, Killy call, corn. Bid 4 hours by the day, Dillum down, Dillum. Last the wild boar run away, Dillum down, Dillum. Killy call, cuddle down, Killy call, corn. Old Bangham went unto the den, Dillum down, Dillum. He spied the bones of 1,000 men, Dillum down, Dillum. Killy call, cuddle down, Killy call, corn. Okay, is that centered?
Thank you very much, Lady Argent.
Great.
Okay, so I think without further ado, let's go ahead and get court going so we can get on to the potluck and bardic.
Yay. Herein opens the court of our magnificent Murienne, Baroness of our fantabulous Sacred Stone.
She's ad-libbing. That's not what I wrote.
But it's what needs to be said.
So I really hope everyone has had a fabulous day. I have had to be at work all day, but I have been checking in on the event throughout the day and enjoying the art that I saw and keeping track of the archery scores from multiple kingdoms. Well done. I'm thrilled with the turnout, I guess you would call it, for our virtual event. If you would.
All right. Her Excellency would like to call forth Mistress Anya, the event steward of this fair event. So we are going to. Nope, not yet.
Anya, if you can unmute yourself.
I have, Your Excellency. All right. May I present the event report?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'd like to thank everyone for attending this very unusual event. I'd especially like to thank the staff, which included Master Stefan Grimm from Stierbach, Hafiganora Hall, Lord Charles Fleming, and Lady Eilis, and I never can pronounce her last name. But everyone knows you can't have an event without staff, and in this case, they are asked to do something way outside their normal comfort zone. Thank you for helping make history today. As far as the Annice, she sent me that report, so I'll give it. We had 8 participants last night at the Bardic, and several had indicated they will be back tonight. Nora Adnan was our only entrant into the Archer Fashion Show competition. He provided context of his outfit on the event page. He also, we're discussing his prize now. Lady Fane von Amsterdam contributed an illumination for the historical representation of target, arrow, or quiver in any medium competition. Her prize, a gift certificate to John Neal Booksellers, will be mailed to her. Many thanks to both of them for their efforts and participation in service, with gratitude for the opportunity to support SAAD XII, Hafiganora Hall. Now, the main purpose for the day was to shoot archery, and we, if you do not, with your leave, Your Excellency, Master Grimm is going to give the report for the actual archery part, and then I will finish up.
Perfect.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, it's a pleasure to be here. My good and noble friends of the bow, thank you all for joining me in this virtual shoot. We had 35 archers turn in scores for this from 3 different kingdoms. As befitting the theme of this shoot, the winners will each receive an award arrow, and I'm sorry these don't show up better. Each one has a different point on it. These were made by Baron Christoph of Gray. I saved them for this purpose specifically. We had 8 categories, and the winners are as follows. The overall winner was Rupert the Unbalanced from Trimaris. The winner for Grand Bowman Elite was Miles de Lockwood from Atlantia, Barony of Stierbach. The Bowman Elite winner was Edward Raven from Trimaris. The Bowman winner Mungo Napier, Laird of Mallard Lodge from Atlanta, Shire of Islington. The marksman winner was Sarah Sinclair of Atlantia, Shire of Islington. The archer winner was Jeanette Wolfen of Atlantia, Barony of Stierbach. The novice winner, Johann von Hammerschbach of Atlantia, Barony of Baroness. And the new archer winner was Juan de Zaragoza of Atlantia, Barony of Ravens Cove. Afterwards, if each of the winners will send me their physical address, I will have the arrows in the mail to you over the next week or so. For all the archers who shot, I also turned around. I have some tokens left from when I made the site tokens for SAAD a couple years ago. I have inscribed on the back of them SAAD XII. So if any archer wants to contact me with their physical address at Grimsfield, or if any of the staff or really any of the populace wants to contact me, I will be more than happy to drop them in the mail over the next 2 weeks. You can contact me at Grimsfield. I would like to thank everybody who shot in this and making this what turns out to be pretty outstanding numbers, even for a physical event, much less a virtual one. Thank you, everybody, and herein ends my report.
Thank you, Master Graham. And the festivities are not over. Shortly after court at 6 p.m., we'll be having a potluck in Bardic to wrap up our evening. I hope you join us. Please consider taking a moment to fill out the fun quiz about dinner, and you might even win a prize. Your Excellency, thank you for allowing me time in your court.
Absolutely. Mr. Sonia and your staff, thank you very, very much for running this. It seems we had a lot of people that had a really, really good time with the shoots. I was watching some of the commentary throughout the day, and it seemed like people were having a great time. Grim, I would appreciate it if you would save one of those tokens for me. I will contact you, but just in case I go a little loopy in the brain, if you would save one of those for me, I would be very grateful.
It would be my honor.
Before I let you go, Mr. Sonia, I would very much like to do an additional thank you to you and your staff, and all of the people on your staff. If you will send me everyone's name, I would like to award everyone a Flame of the Phoenix. It is an amazing job that you guys have done with absolutely no precedence to go by for this kind of a thing. We've seen throughout the known world people doing virtual arts events, but not so much with a virtual martial event. So this has been amazing, and as I said, I would very much like to get a Flame of the Phoenix to each of your staff members and yourself.
On behalf of the staff, thank you, Your Excellency.
To Mistress Anya and her wonderful event staff, newest recipients of the Flame of the Phoenix. Vivat! Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
Next in order of business, Her Excellency would like to call Lady Deirdre of Shadowvale to court.
I'm not sure if Lady Deirdre is in the room. I can't actually see everyone, but I hope so. So Deirdre has been a longstanding of the Annice community in Sacred Stone and has inspired many fiber artists throughout our barony. And speaking with some people in the barony this last summer, we all decided pretty much as a group that it was a foregone conclusion that Lady Deirdre needed to be a companion of the Phoenix Eye. So today we are inducting Lady Deirdre into the Phoenix Eye and making her one of our companions.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you for all of the art that you have done over the years and the teaching that you have done. I am not the best fiber person myself, but you have absolutely inspired me on more than one occasion with your skill.
Thank you. I'll turn this back to my husband.
The Lady Deirdre of Shadowvale, newest companion of the Order of the Phoenix Eye.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Her Excellency would now have Miss Fiona McLeod before her.
I am almost positive that Fee is not here, but Fiona spent the last few years as our Baronial Seneschal. She has dealt with ups and downs and a bit of chaos here and there, and has successfully transferred the office over to Honora, who is doing a fabulous job with it. But because of circumstances, we had not gotten a chance to recognize and thank Mistress Fiona for her job as Baronial Seneschal, which she did very, very well. And so at this time, I would like to award her with the Baronial Award of Excellence in recognition of her time as Baronial Seneschal, and with my thanks for keeping me a wee bit more sane over the last couple of years.
To Mistress Fiona McLeod, newest recipient of the Baronial Award of Excellence. Vivat!
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 Her Excellency now calls Lady Fewin von Amsterdam before her.
I'm pretty sure I saw, oh yeah, you're right there. I see you right there. So Lady Fewin is a powerhouse in this barony. She does arts, she does service. There is not a week that goes by on our Baronial Hangouts or on our Baronial ANS online that I don't see her there. When I have gone to Charlesbury and gone to fighter practice, she is there representing her group with a smile and a warm welcome for anybody that comes out. Fionn, you are dedicated. You are absolutely one of those people that I know if I say, hey, can you do a thing? You figure out a way to do it. You know, whether it's retaining at a drop of a hat or in the middle of a retaining job, hey, can you paint a feather on this giant shield? That'd be great. Whatever it is that needs to be done, you do it. And so today I would very much like to, in accordance with what the order had said at our last meeting, induct you into the Order of the Sacred Stone. Your service to this barony has been changing for your canton. It has been inspirational for people, not only in your canton, but throughout the rest of the barony. And all I can say is that when you go onto the OP and you look at the description for this award, I apologize because I'm actually signing you up for a job, because it says on there that this is in recognition of service that you have already given to the barony, with the promise that you're going to keep doing it. But I don't see that stopping anytime soon from you. So I have no doubt that you will be able to live up to the expectations of your fellow order members.
To Lady Chuan von Amsterdam, newest companion of the Order of the Sacred Stone. Vivat!
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 So today is a very interesting day. When SAAD first started a few years ago, we're not going to talk about how long ago, but I didn't have gray hair then. I don't do archery, but I love the people in the archery community, especially one particular old curmudgeon that had talked me into, just come out, we'll put you to work, I promise, we'll put you to work, it'll be easy. Here, I'm going to have you time this moving shoot. So you're going to time it and you're going to pull on this and things are going to happen and it'll be fine. I screwed it up royally. Most of the day I was doing everything backwards, and the archery community, bless them, they didn't say a word. They're just like, this girl doesn't know what she's doing, but well, she's trying. And at the end of the day, Christoph came up to me and said, well, the scores on your shoot make absolutely no sense. But heck with it. We're just going to go with it anyway. I was never allowed to score an archery shoot again after that. They put me to work in the kitchen instead, which was probably a very, very good idea. But it never failed to leave an impression on me that rather than reprimand or anger or anything else, and it was a North Carolina summer day and we were all hot and tired, and it had been a long day out in the sun, and rather than being met with any kind of reprimand from him, I got the same thing as I always did: a man of understanding, of good humor, a smart ass, and a person that I didn't know all that well at that point, but I came to count as one of my family. This SAAD, as everyone knows, was for CoG's sake. Nope, I'm not going to get through this court without crying, so just be prepared. At the War of the Wings that he was supposed to come to, that he did not make it to, I had on my docket that I wanted to give him an award. And there's not a lot of awards in this barony that he didn't already have. But there's one award that he had not gotten, and the only reason he hadn't was because it was created while he was moving away. And it's a special award. There are very few recipients. And I will have a scroll made up and sent to his darling wife, because I would like to give him my award of courtesy. I have yet to find anyone in the SCA that embodied that more for me personally. And so it is my honor to give him that award of courtesy at his event. And now I'm going to move on before I actually fall everywhere. Oh, okay. Eleanor, I will get you a scroll. I already have one in the works. It's going to be fabulous. And I will get that to you the very next time I see you.
Oh, for CoG's sake, can we get some Vivat? Vivat!
Okay, so there's one last, it's a set of awards that I want to do because I don't know when our next time together is going to be, and because it has already gone too long before it, since it was supposed to happen. My plan had been at Baronial birthday last year to hand out Phoenix Hearts to two wonderful gentlemen who unfortunately were not able to be at Sacred Stone Baronial birthday. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Master Ashtai was absolutely the heart of this barony. I have said before when I have given out this award that the Phoenix Heart is the award for that person that if they were gone, there would be a hole in their shape that no one else would be able to fill. And I think that everyone that knew him could absolutely say over the past year that that is completely true. The rapier community in this barony will never be the same without him. The campfires will never be the same without him. I am having a scroll made for him as well. Oh, whew, goodness. And I am going to have that delivered to Baron Iskander for safekeeping, who is one of his longest and dearest friends. The other Phoenix Heart that was supposed to happen at Sacred Stone Baronial birthday was for Lord Johann. Oh, goodness. Again, this is a gentleman who, in his time in the SCA in our barony, made such a huge impact in the lives of the people around him. His attitude of sure, whatever needs to be done is what will be done for the good of the barony, for the good of the people, and for good of the people that he cared about is unmatched. And I personally benefited on numerous occasions from his shoulder, from his strong arm as my champion, and from his undeniable humor. Sacred Stone is not the same without either one of these gentlemen. And as I said before, that is the meaning of the Phoenix Heart. Whew. Okay, can we give Vivat before I cry more?
Yes. Two good
Vivat.
gentlemen
Vivat.
on long before their time.
Vivat!
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 Okay, so before the potluck gets ready to start, I am going to go wash my face because now I've got mascara running down my face because I can't get through a court without crying. I am absolutely thrilled to see all of you, even in little itty bitty boxes. I miss all of you terribly, and I can't wait to be with you again. I hope that you have had a wonderful day and that your evening is even better. I look forward to eating dinner with you all and to listening to songs and stories and possibly a limerick or two, because it's sad and I don't know it's possible for us to get away with not having that happen. I love you all. You are my chosen family. Thank you so, so much for being here.
Herein closes the court of our magnificent Murienne, Baroness of our fantabulous Sacred Stone. Vivat Sacred Stone! Vivat!
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 Vivat!